anytime you win, it's going to feel good. So it was. I really appreciated the environment that our school put on, the fans put on, and then we got to play on national television in front of a lot of people, and we came out with the result that we've worked hard for. So the plays were made at the end. That a lot of team effort, a lot of great things that the guys did together. So it was really good.
Basically, looking back at the win, learn from the wins and losses within that game, and basically put it in our rearview mirror. We're looking forward at the next week's game, which is Arizona, learning from the mistakes that we had in the past weekend and capitalizing on those this week.
I love that all eyes were on the state of Hawaii and the University of Hawaii, and University of Hawaii did a great job of really just doing all the right things. Credit to President Wendy and Matt, and athletic director Matt, as well as all our staff here to just kind of get the festivities with the tailgate and all the different functions that were going on, and then really have a live environment in here, and even our own Derek to make sure we get all the publicity and all the attention out on Hawaii.
We enjoyed the victory. It was good, but it wasn't clean, so we moved on from it already. We have that next week mentality, that 1-0 mentality, that we got to go take it on the road and we got to win. And the way to do that is we got to start fast, like I said. We can't go out there, start slow like we did this past week, or else we'll get ran over, you know what I mean? So we just got to start fast and be disciplined out there.
Kili Nahe, loved that he came back home and played with us, and in doing so, people don't know he walked on with us, gave him a scholarship after being a guy that just continuously added value. What a play that he made, and during the game he made a bunch of plays. He was down in there. They were forcing us to come down there and tackle in their big sets, and so he did an unbelievable job. And again, I got to watch the film after and just watch how special that play was that we needed. They're up 3 heading down, like right on the fringe outside the red zone, and we needed to make a play, and that guy makes a huge play for us, and unbelievable.
Yeah, as a young kid, I just grew up wanting to play football. Like I said before, it's like me when I was playing at 10 years old. To be honest, I just wanted to be on the field, make an impact on the team, and add value. And that was where I was able to add value at that time.
It's a new opponent, and so being a new opponent, you're going to get a different scheme on both sides of the ball, and so we got to get dialed in. Yeah, that Stanford game's behind us, and we're going to be on the road, in uncharted territory, and for us, we want to go out there and go get one.
The focus in practice this week is the same as last week. We got to start fast. We got to come out with great discipline. We had a lot of unforced errors this past game, as we've seen. We had 8 penalties. We got to minimize that, and that'll play a big factor in the game. That obviously set us back a lot throughout the game. It killed drives. We had a lot of turnovers. So as an offense, we got to minimize that, and we got to continue to start fast and be disciplined.
Arizona's a good offense. They're a high-tempoed offense, They really praise themselves on that. They got a good quarterback and good players, but I think at the end of the day, we just got to focus on what we do, because when we do our job, then we're able to execute and stop the offense.